I challenge you to commit to YouTube for the next 3 months and watch how not only your channel, but your income grows, because YouTube can absolutely change your life if you let it. I mean, it changed my life because from scratch, in about 3 months, I started to see results to where I was making life-changing income, and I built a business that I was working within my purpose around a lifestyle that I enjoy and I look forward to living each and every single day. And it's only going to take me about 5 minutes to break down this complete strategy that you can implement within the next 3 months. So if you're serious about building your income, impact, and influence online, I highly suggest you lock in and focus. If not, feel free to click off of this video and watch some video about a passive income strategy that probably ain't going to work for you, because you don't have the stick-to-itiveness to stick to anything for an extended period of time. But look, this right here is the 90-day YouTube success plan. But for starters, we have to cover this because everybody always asks me, why YouTube? So this right here is why YouTube wins. For one, YouTube is a leads and sales engine, right? And why is this? Because YouTube is the only long-term growth platform. So short form social media like an Instagram, like a TikTok, like a Threads, like a Twitter or whatnot, the content is literally here today, gone tomorrow, and in most people's cases, here today, gone today. But YouTube drives leads and sales long-term because it is designed as an evergreen growth platform. It's not about the power of your content today. It's about what your content can be doing weeks, months, and years from now, literally on a month-to-month basis. Usually in the top 3 to 4 performers of my videos are videos that I did 2 years ago and over a year ago, right? Now, those videos are getting leads and sales years later, to whereas short form content does not have the capabilities of that, right? And we're in the trust economy right now. People buy things from people that they know, like, and trust. And YouTube builds that trust because long form content builds a deeper connection with the viewer. And when you have a deeper connection with the viewer and they start to trust in you as a trusted authority within your space, well, then it becomes a lot simpler to build your email list. It becomes a lot simpler to sell your digital products. It becomes a lot simpler to build your communities and whatnot, right? So YouTube wins because it's more leads, more sales, and more income streams, especially once you add in the fact of YouTube monetization. Now, that's not something that I am going to talk about as far as a business strategy, because it's not a business strategy, right? That should not be something that you're relying on for income, because the monetization on YouTube is so up and down, right? But it is nice to have a little cherry on top to make some extra money from something that you were already going to talk about, and from talking about stuff that you enjoy talking about, and actually helping people get results from your digital products and offers, right? So with this 3-month plan that we're putting together, you need to understand that momentum is always going to be perfection. The best way to get started is to get started. And we want to work our consistency muscle, right? So with this, something that we're going to do is that we're going to post weekly. I highly suggest at least 1 time per week. I'll say me, when I first started, I was posting 3 times per week. So I'll just say I suggest anywhere between 1 to 3 times per week. Now, I don't want you to overthink this, and I don't want you to think that this consistency of posting is for the viewer. It's not. It's for you. It's for you to start to get comfortable on camera. It's for you to start to work on your communication skills, because the people that are the most paid in any industry, whether it be in entrepreneurship or in the 9-to-5 workplace, they're effective communicators. And what better way to work on your communication skills, which are going to be your number 1 money-making skills, than sitting down and consistently getting those reps in and talking and communicating a message through the camera that not only educates somebody, but can tap into other people's emotions and other people's pain points, right? Because remember, people are buying things from people that they know, like, and trust. One of the ways that you can build that trust factor with people is from tapping into the emotions of them through telling stories about yourself and things that you've been through, and tapping into certain pain points that they have as an individual, because you know who it is that you're talking to, and pain is the number one moving motivating factor that makes people actually make life-changing decisions in their life, right? So this upload schedule, this is going to be more so for us first and then the viewers second. But also think about this. We're building a relationship with somebody through the screen. In any relationship, whether it be business, financial, family, friendship, relationship, if we don't have consistency in those relationships, then they're gonna fade. So that's why so many people struggle to grow on YouTube. It's because they'll post one video today and then they'll disappear for 3 weeks, and then they'll post one video and then they'll disappear for 3 months. Somebody needs to know that you are going to show up for them repeatedly. Imagine if you turned it on your favorite TV channel or your favorite streaming platform and nothing was there. What are you going to do? You're going to go and find something else that has what it is that you are looking and searching for, right? So always remember this. You want to focus on building skill with these reps. So every single video that you create is going to make you better. Now, something that a lot of people are doing is that they are being very frequent with their uploads, but they're not consistently working on getting better at something each time. We don't want to just keep on doing the same thing over and over and over and over again and seeing no results. What we want to do is that we want to post, we actually want to analyze the data and figure out what is the one thing that I can do on my next upload to make this better. So on YouTube, it's going to give you metrics once you start to post content consistently. The 2 main metrics that are really going to help you over this 90-day sprint is going to be your click-through rate, which is the percentage of people that click on the video that YouTube shows the video to, and your watch time, or your average view duration, right? So this here is a signal that people want to watch your video because they clicked it. Your average view duration is a signal that people are enjoying your video because they're watching it for an extended period of time. Once YouTube's algorithm is getting these signals that somebody is enjoying your video, then they're going to start to push your video out to more people that kind of are into similar things, all right? Now, also with this, during this 3-month commitment, you're only going to be focused on long form content, no short form stuff. Everybody always asks me, oh, what about shorts? What about YouTube shorts? Look, you need to treat long form content and short form content like it's 2 completely different algorithms, because it is, and it's 2 completely different people. So think about this. If we're looking to monetize an offer on the back end from our content, and we're thinking like a contentpreneur to use our content to drive traffic to our offers, to drive traffic to our digital products, to drive traffic to our communities, we're most likely going to be educating people about something, right? So what is the best place to educate somebody? Long form. Where do you go to learn about everything? Long form. Where do people that actually even want to grow short form audiences on short form platforms go to learn about it? They watch a long form video. Nobody goes to an Instagram channel to learn how to grow an Instagram page. They go on YouTube to listen to a creator talk about how to grow on YouTube. Same thing goes for TikTok. Same thing goes for Threads. Same thing goes for Twitter or X or Reddit, Pinterest, whatever. Everybody comes to YouTube to learn. And remember, people buy things from people that they know, like, and trust. I would much rather have a 1,000 viewed YouTube video than a 100,000 viewed short. And this is not any theory that I'm telling you about. At the time of me recording this video, my biggest platform is Instagram. I've built audiences on multiple channels. I have not been on multiple channels outside of long form YouTube for the last 2 years now. And I built my Instagram channel to over 100,000 followers, built TikTok to tens of thousands. I know how to build an audience. And I started from scratch and was like, I would much rather have 10,000 YouTube subscribers than 100,000 Instagram followers or TikTok followers. I've proven myself to be right so far. I did not make a terrible decision. And I've experimented with ads also. In years past, the most amount of money I've spent on ads is a little over $100,000. Just the other month, from a small YouTube channel, because I don't even have the biggest YouTube channel yet, for the amount of money that I was spending on impressions with advertising, I would have had to pay $60,000 for the same amount of ads as I got for free from a small YouTube channel. And I won't even say I got it for free, because I got paid a few grand for, I got paid a few $1,000s from the AdSense money just off of the views, right? It was a little cherry on top. But I'm like, I would much rather save $60,000, get paid a few $1,000s, and build my income, impact, and influence at the same time instead of shelling out 60 grand, right? It's helping me build my brand. And a lot of your sales are a lot easier to do when you have brand recognition instead of just out here trying to market and sell to people who don't really know who you are or who haven't spent enough time with you in order to really see what you're about, see your teaching style, come to trust you over time and trust in you as a trusted authority that could help them with whatever it is that they're personally dealing with, right? So treat long form YouTube and short form YouTube like it's two totally separate algorithms, because the way that it's designed, it is. And it's very, very hard to get people to come over from short form into your long form. Just think about the creators that you watch on YouTube. When you're scrolling YouTube, you're just mindlessly scrolling through shorts. I bet you don't even remember the last short form piece of content that you watched, but I bet you can remember the last long form YouTube video that you watched. Why? Because you're in a different mindset. When you're watching long form, you're actually locked in, to whereas when you're watching short form, you're just wasting the time right there. And I would much rather have 1,000 views on a short form video than 100,000 views on YouTube Shorts. That's why I deleted all my shorts off of my channel, right? Now, with this, like I said, this builds that deeper trust that we're talking about. Long form builds that real relationship through the camera. And as I've already stated, you have more valuable views. So short form content, it gets attention, but long form content, it builds relationships that create scale. And what we want to focus on, since this is an evergreen long form platform that is going to compound over time, we want to be building those relationships over time as well. So we'll have a YouTube channel growing, we'll have trust with our audience growing, and we'll have our offers growing all at the same time. You get this like snowball effect, all right? Now, what you want to do on this is to keep it very simple, all right? A lot of people, they overcomplicate this stuff and they think that they have to have all kinds of fancy equipment to get started. You don't. Start with what you have right now. So you don't need fancy gear. You just need a simple setup. Your cell phone, think these phones shoot in 4K right now. That's all you need is a phone, a microphone, and a light. And I'll say a microphone. Sorry, I didn't mean to give you the finger right there. It just happened to be the second thing. But the microphone, I love you. I'm not flicking you off. The microphone is more important than the camera, right? So people are willing to bypass rough visuals. But if somebody can't hear you, then they're not going to stay and listen to what you have to say. So if anything, as far as equipment, a light and a microphone are way more valuable than a fancy camera. But there's all kinds of microphones available. You can easily find a microphone. And with light, if you don't have any lighting, just use natural light. Go find a window, open up the window. When I'm not here in my studio, like I remember I was traveling to visit my pops, or if I'm going back home to visit my mama and family and whatnot, I just take my cell phone and I opened up the blinds and I recorded. Nobody on my channel cared. It's the same exact stuff. And the little dog was running around barking in the background and stuff like that, right? Just had a little mic I clipped on my shirt, turned my phone sideways, started recording. Whatever is simple today can turn into something that's powerful tomorrow. And a lot of people, they're looking at their favorite creators on YouTube and they're trying to emulate what they're doing right now instead of emulating what they did to get to where they are right now. And if you look at any of your favorite creators, go to their YouTube channels, categorize their content from oldest to newest, and look at their oldest videos. You'll see a lot of times they look like complete crap, right? They started with what they had and then they built. Now, also with that, how I just said, you don't want to model or emulate what people are doing now. You want to model and emulate what they did to get to where they are now. This goes in to step number 5 of modeling what works. The number one reason why most people are really struggling to get not only views, but the right views from the right people to build something real on YouTube is because they're trying to be too creative and they're trying to be too original. And they're building everything off of what they think is a good idea. And I'm telling you right now, your opinion is the worst business decision that you can ever make. You want to make what the market has already proven that they want. Create where there's already a proven demand. And how we can do this is by modeling what works. So Pablo Picasso, he said, good artists copy, great artists steal. Then somebody went and wrote a book about that. Steal like an artist, right? Well, there's a way that you can ethically steal ideas to whereas you can take something that's already proven and then add your little twist to it. I just got back from watching the movie Michael about Michael Jackson. A lot of people, I'm a huge Michael Jackson fan. No, you better not say nothing negative about Michael. Come on. I think I just pulled my groin trying to do my Michael Jackson kick. But anyways, big Michael Jackson fan. Well, Michael Jackson, a lot of his stuff that he came from or that he created was from art and music and books and literature that he read. One of his biggest inspirations for everything that he did was Fred Astaire, right? James Brown. He took what they were doing, saw something that worked, emulated, put his twist on it to where he's, come on, he turns in the mic, right? So what we want to do as well is that we want to study these top videos from people within our niche and see what's working. Now, I'm not saying to straight up just copy what they're doing, but you can copy and get inspiration from packaging. Once you start to see certain thumbnail styles, certain titles, you'll start to see patterns. And once you see this stuff on YouTube, you can't unsee it because everybody, for the most part, is getting ideas from other people that has been proven to work within the marketplace of YouTube. And then they add their little twist on it. Now, what you don't want to do is that you don't want to copy anybody's videos, but you can get inspiration from the packaging of those videos that will attract an eyeball. Then in your video, you deliver your unique video, right? So, like I said, I call this ethically stealing. I have a whole framework that I share with the members in my community about a step-by-step process that I call the Steal Smart framework, right? SMART is an acronym. If you really want to turn your YouTube content into consistent digital product sales, go ahead and click the link down in the description. I'll see you on our coaching call this weekend. Not this weekend, this Wednesday. We do them each and every single Wednesday. But you want to model the structure and see the patterns of stuff that is working. And then you want to add your own unique voice to that. Then once you do that, you'll start to have certain data points and you'll see the patterns that work on YouTube. And now you're starting from a good foundation when you do create your own original ideas, when everything is 100% you, and then everybody starts to copy what you're doing, but you're becoming from a solid baseline instead of just pulling at straws and throwing everything at the wall and hoping that something sticks, all right? And with this as well, we want to learn and improve. We want to get better with every single video. Pick one thing that we want to get better on. And the 80-20 on YouTube, to where you'll get 80% of your results from the fewer 20% of your efforts, are going to be title, thumbnail, and hook, the first 15 to 20 seconds of the video. So don't reinvent the wheel. Success leaves clues. Just reverse engineer success. Now, like I said here, we want to be consistent, because our consistency is what's going to give us our actual data. Now, this consistency over this 1 to 3 times of uploads per week, bare minimum 1 upload per week, is for you to get data points back to whereas you can strategically make adjustments and strategically make moves instead of everybody just thinking that they need to make a move, right? You'll stop moving from a place of I think I need to do this, and you'll start moving with the confidence of, I know I need to do this. And this consistency within this data will actually help you find your audience. So if you're starting off from scratch, everybody, including myself, we might think we know who we're talking to. But once we start to get content up on YouTube and get consistent data points back in YouTube's analytics, it will show us for 100% fact who our audience is. It will show us their age. It will show us where they live. It will show us what individual videos they're watching. It'll show us what individual channels they're subscribed to, right? And then we'll actually know again what to feed that audience, because YouTube is showing us what our actual audience, what the actual people that are watching our content is consuming. So consistency, it will give you clarity over time, and it will give you data points back that will reveal and make everything very, very clear for you. And then you will start to get this lifestyle freedom, to whereas you will have less stress. You'll build a business that actually does work for you. You'll start to make more income doing something that actually works for you. And then you'll start to be able to make a schedule that works for you. On a day-to-day basis, I only work it's really pushing it if I work 4 hours a day, right? And even in consistently making long-form YouTube content, I make less content than when I did short-form content. I used to post 3 to 5 times per day, short form. Then I had this infomercial strategy where I would post another 3 to 5 times per night between the times of 12 a.m. and 6 a.m. Then I would delete everything. 12 a.m. to 5 a.m. Then I would delete everything by 6 a.m. Do it again. Then I was going live darn near every day and doing these live webinars and then running ads and whatnot. Well, now I work when I want to, how I want to, on my own time. And my YouTube channel, my old content, because I focus on having a catalog instead of focusing on each individual video, is doing the work for me each and every single day. And videos that I've done weeks ago, months ago, literal years ago, are still getting views on a consistent hourly basis, every single hour on the hour. And then this whole work-life balance right here that people want, I don't really worry about work-life balance. A lot of people that are focused on work-life balance, they want to get away from work because it's not something that they enjoy doing, and it's not something that actually fulfills them, right? But a scale at balance, if this is a scale at balance, it's going to be at 0. So just think, if you're looking for growth, there's always going to be some equal weight shifted on that actual scale. But if you build your YouTube channel around whatever your product is and focus on the product first and then build the content around that, then you probably won't be looking for balance, because you'll be doing something that you enjoy doing on a weekly basis. And you can get your time back. You can make more while working less, just like all them that you see on the screen right now. And if you're ready to actually turn your YouTube channel into a sales machine and build a business within your purpose, go ahead and click the link down in the description. Join this Credit at the Top community. And I'll see you on our coaching call this Wednesday. But I'm telling you, This right here, as simple as I can keep it, this is the exact thing that I did. And I started to get results within the first 90 days on YouTube. It doesn't take as long as everybody tries to make it seem. Years and years, decades, and all this stuff. Like, stuff does take time to build something that is going to be special, but you can get started on that and you can actually have something that you can work on refining over the long term within the next 90 days, within the next 3 months. And the time's already going to pass anyways. So why keep on waiting when you can get started today and the 3 months is going to pass anyways? Why not go ahead and get started on building something real in the meantime? So go ahead and click the link down in the description if you want to tap into the community, and I'll see you on our coaching call this Wednesday. And go ahead and check out this video right here for a complete course that'll tell you step by step how you can build a business with a digital product and your YouTube channel. It's credited at the top.